Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're starting at the far end of Geroskipou Beach, going down the hotel strip to Paphos Harbour and the castle. So let's have the map up first of all, and we're starting off at the Aquamarine Coastal Villas behind the beaches, and then we're going to go up to the hotel strip itself, along there to the triangle. From the triangle we'll carry on down Poseidonos Avenue to the seafront, and then we'll loop back behind Papantonio's and taking us up to the harbour and the castle area. I've had numerous requests to drive through these villas that have been built here. I can only do part of them. The ones you can see dead ahead I can't get into because it's a gated community, so they obviously want their privacy, so me driving around with a camera on the roof would not be very conducive to that. But these villas to the left of them, which are still being built in some instances, I can drive around. It's a regular road, so here we are. Right, while we're waiting to come out excuse me, while we're waiting to come out onto Geroskipou Beach, I want to talk about the pronunciation of the word Geroskipou, because I've been struggling recently with word pronunciations, like I was pronouncing Killy as coily in a recent film, and someone corrected me on that, and I like it when people do correct me. Please do. I won't be offended by it or anything. Now, I've had numerous people tell me how to pronounce Geroskipou, and so I've actually gone to the point of Googling it, and I tracked down an interview with the mayor of Geroskipou when he was talking about their football team, and this is how he pronounces it.
Geroskipou.
So that's how I'm going to pronounce it, okay? So we'll clear it up there. And we're coming on to Geroskipou Municipal Beach in a minute, and it'll be the roundabout where I normally start my hotel strip films. Now, on this film, I'm not going to list every single hotel along the strip. If you want to see that, get that information, either look at the hyperlapse film we did, or go for the old Definitive Guide 2024. I haven't done the 2025 one yet, and that one's on Paphos Live/V/H2024. Okay, and they'll list all the hotels, and they'll give you links, etc., etc. But we're just going for a nice, relaxing drive. And if you like our films, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share them far and wide. You know the routine by now, I am sure. So I got a bit of a frog in my throat this morning. Here's the Cabana Beach Bar coming up. And if you want to help us out financially, go to Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life and chuck us a few coffees. All coffees are very gratefully received. And if you want to get something back in return, go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life, and there you can buy all sorts of memorabilia from Paphos, featuring photographs that we've taken in and around the area, and put on calendars, phone covers, mugs, you name it, that sort of thing. Now on the right here, you can see that they are doing up the car park area, which is good because it was a bit bumpy and muddy at times. So it's nice to see them doing that up. Hopefully it'll be finished soon as well. And they're also improving the paving area as well, I think. So I'll be doing updates on that as and when I'm in the area. Now we're coming up to Rikos Beach Bar on the left. It's older than the beach itself, that place. And lots of history, very nice inside if you like quaint settings and quite a few animals. And there's the Luna Park on the left. Yes, I had great fun going through various YouTube clips. It made me appreciate now why I do add commentary to my films, because there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a film on Geroskipou and there being no dialogue, just music playing. And I know that's what I used to do all the time, so I can see now why my viewing public wanted me to add some commentary. Which is why, though, I wanted to get the pronunciation right, because obviously, I mean, when we first arrived, most people would probably pronounce it something like Geroskipou or something like that, but in Greek, the G is a Y, pronounced rather. And so, similarly in Greek, OI is pronounced I, so which is why coily is Killy, and why Phoenicas isn't Phoenicas, it's Phoenicas, etc. And CH at the start is often a silent C, so Chulu is actually Hulu and things like that. Right, so we're on the hotel strip now, and if you turn down there past that little bus, you'll get to that lovely little chapel, St. Nicholas Chapel. One of the sunset points of Cyprus, they say. And I'd imagine the sunset might have been quite good yesterday, because when there's no clouds at all, it's a bit boring, because you need a few decent clouds. But in a similar way, too many clouds can completely wreck a sunset. It's better to take a sunset picture when there's no clouds than when there's too many clouds. There's a sweet point where a few clouds but not too much is what you want, I think. But I've also found when doing sunset shots, which is why I do my drone shots, by the way, when I do, just after the sunset, the lighting can get even more interesting, because it like bathes the whole area in a purple glow. So we're going down the hotel strip now, and there's plenty of hotels on the left. The Athena Beach Hotel is probably the biggest one of them. That's the one that's on the left at the moment. And if you go along the coastal path, the gardens that they got behind it are really nice. It's probably one of my favourite bits of the coastal walk, that. And we're going up to more shops and restaurants on the right, and yet more hotels on the left. And soon there'll be a turning on the left which will take you to Poseidonos Beach and the car park there if you are driving from elsewhere and want to go there. Just past Rib Shack on the left there. And we're coming up to the triangle now. It's called the triangle because the road's in a triangle, around a little area of restaurants and bars. Some of them are closed at the moment, but some of them are open. And on the right you've got the big tower. Well, I say big tower, I mean it's relative really, isn't it? For Paphos it's a big tower. And on the left you'll have Sodat Beach and the Antasia Beach Bar in a minute, just in front of the Amavi Hotel. And you can see the Alo Hotel on the right, which is abandoned and recently succumbed to fire damage, not once but twice, once on the inside, once on the outside. Now, Poseidonos Avenue, in the recent films that I've driven down here, I've mentioned the renovation work, which is kind of stalled. I am very, very happy to report that when I did this drive yesterday, on the 18th of February, they were doing work on it once again. So work is definitely going on, and you'll see a bit of it as we drive past. And then another film that will go out in a day or two, you'll see, I suppose, because we then drove down Bar Street, but we don't do that in this film. And you can see it, them working on it there too. So hopefully that's the end game in play now for that. But there they are. They seem to be putting up hoardings on the roofing area. You see those white things there on the right. There's some workers there. Excellent to see. Very much approve of that. Nice to get that job finished. So now we're coming down to the seafront. A little bit of a Barney here with the traffic. He's got to be a little bit patient. And I think there was a car park in a rather comical fashion that was causing the problem. And this bus stopping right next to it didn't help that much, but I managed to squeeze through. Unfortunately, the lady coming in the opposite direction had the sense to let me out. No point getting angry when you're in traffic in Cyprus though. Don't get you anywhere. Right, so now we're coming past Tea for Two and Pinguinos, and there's a new I Love Paphos sign. Very popular. And there's the seafront itself. And we can't drive down there for obvious reasons, so we're going to go around the rear entrance. Past the new M Boutique Hotel on the right. There you have it. And Papantonio's are still Papantonio's, they still haven't been converted to Sclavenices yet. Now, I think their trolleys have, because their shopping trolleys no longer require you to put €1 in. I think. I tend to just use bags anyway. I remember when my sister came to visit, actually, she was most surprised. She thought I was shoplifting because I was putting stuff straight into my bag. And I said, oh no, I'll just do that and I'll just take it to a checkout. Not more civilised. Especially in places like Lidl when you don't get baskets anyway. You do get a trolley. But if you only want a few things, then you don't really want a trolley because you feel silly. Anyway, we're back at the seafront now, coming into the harbour. Fairly cloudy day. There's been a bit of rain for the last 2 days, which is good. Very good indeed. We need this rain. Definitely, we need a lot more though. And now we're going to go back past the archaeological park on the right. That's it, lady. Get out of the way. And we're going into the car parks that are behind the restaurants. Drive down here and I'll finish by giving you a nice view of the castle, which is actually a fort. But given that the tourist board calls it a castle, I will follow their lead. Anyway, thank you very much for watching that film. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. So I'll just leave me to say take care and thank you for watching. Cheers!